In this video, we're going to talk about how to get started with social media. And we're also going to talk about how to get started with social media marketing. So you might be someone who is an entrepreneur or a business owner and you want to start to market your business or to market your services. You might be someone who has their own personal account and you simply want to know, how can I connect with my network in a better way and to maybe have more engagement with my following, gain more followers, be successful on the social media platform of my choice. We're going to tackle folks who want to be influencers, who want to go all the way and have thousands and thousands and millions of followers, and walk you through how some people have been able to accomplish that on every social media platform as well. One of the common mistakes folks make is publishing whole bunches of different types of content on their channel. For instance, they might publish one day a short form comedy and the next day a vlog. The first thing to think about once you have your strategy is, what's your niche? What value are you going to be providing to your audience? Now, your business might have a niche. Of course it does. It's providing a particular service. But what's the value that your channel is providing to the folks that are watching it? And that might be different than the core business service itself. What we're going to talk about later is, not to get too far ahead of myself, but one of the next principles is not to oversell, not to be selling all the time. People are tuning in and scrolling past your content, engaging with your content, because it's providing entertainment, it's providing some value. And what's going to be sticky is if the content that you're creating is providing value to them personally. So think about that. If you're a dentist, maybe you don't start with, hey, here's the link to schedule an appointment with me. I'm going to give you a 15% discount. Sign up now. That's a commercial. Start with instead, perhaps, tips on how to better take care of your teeth. Maybe you even show how to perform a particular type of surgery. And that way, your audience and folks that are watching it might find that kind of entertaining. And the more that they watch it, the more that you're also establishing your expertise and you're building your trust with your audience, and the more time that they digest and play around with your content. Now, this one I personally think is the most challenging of all, especially for an entrepreneur or a business owner who's very busy. Social media and social media management of just one channel can become a full-time job, especially on Instagram or YouTube. Think about the amount of time that it takes to capture the content and then to edit the content. Even before that, you're actually scheduling and figuring out a content plan. You're scheduling or planning around the scene, the setup of the room, the script. This takes a lot of time. It's really challenging to be consistent. So figure out a routine, or figure out the format and the platform that's going to best fit within your schedule, so that you can be consistent. Because the algorithm on all these platforms biases consistency. Speaking of all the platforms there are out there, choose one. Is it Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or Twitch? Every platform biases different types of content and also lends itself to different audiences and different experiences. For instance, if your content is mostly going to be how-to videos, then YouTube might be the best place to start. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. When people want to learn how to do something like how to remodel my kitchen, they're not going to go to Instagram. They'll probably search for a video on YouTube. If you're doing short form comedy, maybe the best place to start is TikTok or Instagram. That biases short form videos. Figure out what the value is that you're providing to your audience, and then from there you can determine what's the content type that you're going to create, and then which platform is going to lend itself to that content and your audience. Next, really important, be patient. Don't expect your channel to have 100,000 followers overnight. And especially this is difficult for people that are either established experts in real life, whether you're a doctor or you might be a high-level executive at a major company. You shouldn't expect that expertise or that presence, an established presence that you have in real life, to translate into social media overnight. In fact, many times, folks who are not experts in a particular domain end up having more of a following on social media. That's for so many different reasons, but I would say one of the biggest reasons is that content needs to be engaging and it needs to be providing value to the audience. Now, we could compare two different dentists, right? One who has XYZ certifications and the other who only has X certification. If the dentist with only the X certification is creating content that's more engaging and providing value to their audience in a better way, well, that person is going to end up having the bigger presence on social media. It's going to take time for you to figure out how to create content that engages with your audience, and also how to pull your expertise in your niche in real life into your engagement and your presence on social media. So be patient. And the next principle follows from being patient, which is to experiment. Don't expect to get your content right the first time. One of the best things about these platforms is that you have the opportunity to take advantage of the dashboards, especially if you're a brand account on Instagram or you're a brand account on YouTube, who have access to consoles that show you the amount of reach that your content is having with viewers. When people tune in, how long are they watching your videos? Use this information to optimize which content that you're creating more of, and also to think about how you can make your content even more engaging and better to meet your goals.